Hey guys, this is Gaijin Hunter. I wanted to do a video which is my standard tips and tricks. This is a compilation of some very interesting and useful things that you can do in the game, which will definitely make your life a lot easier. Some of these you may know, some of these you may not. I'm sure we'll come up with a bunch more as we go along, so this is part one. But without further ado, let's just jump right in. First up, don't you hate it when you have to open up that quest book and you see that long animation every single time? Well, guess what? Hold R1 and it'll speed up that animation, allowing you to get to your quest list faster than ever. Number two, when you're in the Rotten Vale, you'll notice that that poison mist will slowly chip away at your health, and after a long enough time, you'll actually get poisoned and your overall health will be reduced. Well, go ahead and throw on a mantle. It could be any of the mantles, like a ghillie mantle or anything that visually covers your face, and they actually thought about it. If your face is covered, you're not breathing it in. So boom, you are safe. Which is great because you should be using the bandit mantle anyways to make lots of money very easily. Do note, however, this does not apply to the Elder Dragon Valhazak. He has a different type of poison which is not quite the same. Number three, the health charm or the health boost skill is actually really good. Go ahead and buy it, put on armor pieces, or if you get lucky and get decorations. Level 3 gives you health plus 50, which is exactly what you get, a full bar of health when you eat at the canteen. Well, guess what? It stacks with the canteen this time. This is your health normally if you eat for that plus 50, which is 150 health, and this is what it looks like when you combine it with the health boost skill. Awesome. And speaking about health and healing, in order to make the ancient potion, which will max out your stamina and your health bars, you need Kelby horns. Well, guess what? Just grab a blunt weapon like a hunting horn, smack a Kelby, and they will drop it. Not only do you get the satisfaction of not having to deal with the rare carves, but you also don't kill them and they can run away all happy. Is the desire sensor being really mean to you? Do you need just that one gem for that piece of armor or whatever? Well, guess what? They usually have a weekly kind of limited bounty thing which will earn you a gem of your choice. Go to bounties, go over to limited, and do all these, and you'll get that gold Wyverian print, which you can then use at the Elder Melder down over here and exchange it for any gem that you want. Yeah, that's awesome. So this is a really good weekly goal to do, even if you don't know what you want to make. I'd say go ahead and do these weeklies. Next up, you should really get used to using that customizable dial. Hold L1 and it'll bring up this sort of shortcut dial. You can have different sets like shortcut 1, 2, communication ammo coatings. Definitely if you're going online, go ahead and swap over to the communication one. This will give you some shortcuts to some gestures and some other things, and you can customize this to your heart's content. Some of the coolest ones here is a greeting. So if you go into a room, especially with Japanese players, make sure you do the greeting first. It's kind of a sort of set thing that we do over here. Let's say you broke the horn, someone mounted a monster, it's limping away, go ahead and give a thumbs up. All you gotta do is boom, go right over there and you can let people know they're doing a good job. And this really raises the morale and really makes hunting online with random people quite fun. Another good one is if you're mounting a monster and about to knock it over, go ahead and use that single on the bottom. It'll make a little ping sound to let people know that something's about to happen. So it's also really good if you found a monster and you want to let people know, hey, come on, let's go. Or if they drop the tail and you want to remind people, hey, there's something here before they run away, it's also a very good thing as well. Okay, if you guys want some incentive, here's one for you. Sword and Shield can use items with your weapon out. Other weapons you can't, but there is one exception, which is whetstones through this dial. If you go ahead and select the whetstone, you will be able to use it with your weapon out, and when you're done, your weapon will still be out. That's crazy. It's a shortcut that only exists if you use this dial shortcut menu. Using the map to find items and small monsters. Now, you open up the map and as you collect and find stuff, it'll fill out. That's great, you can see everything, but it's kind of a cluster. Go ahead and use R1, L1 to filter it and you can see like gathering points. You can see what type of spots are rare, which ones are not rare. You can see everything. So this really makes it easy to go out and find, let's say, bone piles. But probably the most convenient one is you can filter it to small monsters and you can see what's on the map. Let's say we got some Kestodons over there. We got a Mosswine here. We can go ahead and press the R3 button, and it's not even a large monster. We can set the scout bugs, and it'll lead us directly to it. And speaking about small monsters, Vespoids are really annoying. They have the monster broth, and they have some other wings and cool items that you need to make some upgrades. But the problem with these small monsters is when you kill them, there's a very high chance that they are going to blow up on impact, and you're not going to be able to carve them. The old school method, and you can still do it in Monster Hunter World, is to craft poison smoke bombs and just poison them and wait for them to die. But the easiest way by far is to just equip that capture net and use that and just poke them a few times until they die using it. It's about 2 damage every time. This is a high rank Vespoid here. I want to capture you, come here! Ooh, And every time they die, their bodies will not explode and you can carve them 100% of the time. That's awesome. And the final one, and this isn't even really a tip, but there's so many people, even veterans, who don't know about this item that I have to let you know. But there are two items. There is the Power Charm and the Armor Charm, which you can buy over in the shop. It's very expensive. These are items that you put into your item pouch and they naturally boost your attack and your defense. So here was my attack with nothing, which is just 874. Very nice. I go ahead and I put that Power Charm in there, which again, you can just buy at the store. Let's see what my attack becomes. 899. Wow, that is a plus 12 attack in sense of your base attack. So this is like having attack boost level 4, the armor skill. It's crazy. If you run into the bomber monster in high rank, I won't say its name, but you know who I'm talking about. If you get its talon, you can actually buy another power charm, mix it, and craft the power talon, which will give you plus 18 base. Same thing goes for defense. You get plus 12 for the armor charm, and if you craft it with a talon, you will get the power talon, which is plus 18, and these things stack. So at all times, you should have these 4 in your inventory for quite a nice boost. So what do you guys think? Did you know all these ones? Are there ones in here that I missed that you want to let everybody know about? Go ahead and put it down in the comments down below. We'll be looking forward to part 2 once we get enough of these to show off. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, happy hunting.